Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazak. So I have to this time explain my condition again. And what I did yesterday in the live stream was that some distractors warning me about all that was wrong against raw and all Indian raw agencies. So it's all fake. And I said that those who come here who harass me or give false information, they will be removed, banned. Another thing is, I said something, I said some words like badbacht. No, it was begheret. So, like people having no consideration for others. I really wish that I could be of service to some whom I could, but life turned out really terrible for me, and every breath of the way, life is a challenge for me here. I'm fighting something evil inside of me, getting such headaches, even yesterday. And yeah, so, time and again, it makes me, I can't explain right now, but that it, there's, I think the enemy wants me, or some evil force wants me to be bad, get into trouble, not be good. And they're winning at times, and it's shocking for me. And the pain, I was doing some healing, qigong or from distance, trying on YouTube the shuddering evil that was coming in the way of my healing. It was very shocking. With pain, I was in lots of pain. And also in this pain, I cannot go to the hospital. मैं कहीं की मुझे नहीं रखते हैं कि मैं कुछ क्या बस आराम भी नहीं मिलता है. So today waking up, I don't get any rest. Sorry if I speak in Urdu for the English speakers. So I was unable to care for others because, and feeling guilty in Karachi, living in Karachi, right, Pakistan, most of my life. So please, I would, it's so, and sorry, uh, I can't explain the psychic attacks and all, and what the negative feelings and communications, even when they've really got me badly, I cannot imagine. And it's continuously, being done. And then, so I don't wonder if I'll be able to talk about this. But I just came here because last time in my previous live stream, like I keep telling myself that, you'll have these problems, but because I'm not, nor they haven't, someone or the devil has attacked me, didn't want to believe in any devil. When there's love in your heart, you can't have a devil. Because, I don't know, it's so shocking for me. So since yesterday someone came here, and I know they're going, it's just, but I'm rendered in a shock, in a breaking thing right now. So I shouldn't be coming here. Yesterday, the headache I had last night. So in my previous live stream, like I should not have come. for the previous live stream. I'm compelled, this and complaining. Yes, and I don't know what else to do. At times I complain. So this is my passion to have found out how great my religion was and where's God. My search was on for God later on in my life as a Shia also. I couldn't settle down with Imam Ali saying that we cannot find the essence of God, and to go after finding the essence of God. His saying is that you would, go insane. But I was so desperate to find God inside of me, or to feel God and to know who He is. In this madness year 2000, it started fully. Before that, I had chronic fatigue and I used to get angry. And this is what happens. You can't stop the anger, it's out of control. And since childhood, then some time, I had a wicked family members since childhood. So, okay, I jumped the previous live stream where they harassed me, someone coming here. What happened today as I woke up, trying to fight this energy, bad energy, getting up. It's every day, please, it's like this. Please understand. Then, they were making fun of my principles. Just waking up, I don't get any rest, sleeping. Like when my eyes open. So to tell you people, like such inconsiderate people outside. But what can I? So complaining will not help because they're going to be there. The evils given to us by these religions and the minds that have become evil. God knows when this will end. I blame the religions also, complaining against religions. So I was in Karachi and I had the Bible. So I found this verse in the Bible: true love casted out fear. So this also, but I wanted to, I was pleading to God. So for the betterment, highest good of all, uh, that if I'm in this state, my family members suffer, not only I suffer. And I worked as a little bit from the books, light, anything that I can find, even before year 2000, because I had chronic fatigue and I wanted to make myself a better person, religiously also, and always. So it all backfired. And so back last night or the previous live stream here. So what's happened is the annoying thing. It just gives I don't know, evil spirits. If I say this, then there are people who are going to say, "Oh God, you believe in evil spirits." The criticism against me also, my health. I just have to keep explaining. Someone coming here and saying, "Oh my God, you believe in evil spirits," and all. Oh God. So I really don't know how to explain this. But so I have so much backlashing from people not supporting me, whatever it is. But like, come on, there is evil. Oh, and I wish there wasn't. And this evil, I don't know, comes from people's minds. As they've created God, they've created evil. So, anyways, what shall I say now? So caring, I wanted to care for my mother, others who not well, but I couldn't see it. It was, so this is what, for me, okay, one of a kind, getting up to, then, the energy, you give that force to the energy, or I have given it by that. I should have just ignored these people who will remain unchanged. And I have to accept that, but I can't. In this shock, I can accept nothing. Like, why is this happening to me? What is this? Who has done this? Please stop this cycle. Sometimes I go on Facebook, can't sit, can't think straight. So this all, please, and so many problems, like recently in the UK, they lost their queen. King Charles, I heard, I'm not sure. Then Princess, yeah, Kate, she has, so I wish that was a rumor. So, like I care or something, but I can't do like you can just sit here and grieve or feel depressed or cry. But I don't like crying because it hurts my head. No relief. So many things. So please, what kind of people are you? I'm sorry if I start retaliating here. I really don't want to. Neither do I want to complain. Some people could take it in the wrong way, not misunderstand me, think that this wasn't me really. And but some things are really shocking in this life, and my own condition is shocking. So I wake up with this making mazak, joking about my principal's family, uh, her father, like her, her family name and all. So we want to make this a better world. Um, Goodness, I don't know. Okay, so true love, cast it. And I'm not your enemy, Muslims. So thank God yesterday I could say it that if, I feel Muslims are annoying me, then I give it to them through saying Prophet Muhammad is like this. That's why. But I really don't feel like when I was a Shia and Imam, we loved Imam Hussein in the sense that we couldn't do everything he did, but when it was Muharram or when Sunnis said things against us, I would never complain, retaliate, anything. Being content in my own life, see your own life. If you can be of service to another, be of service to another. If they ask you for help, or if you feel they will accept your help, but not like interfering in family problems like you are some great mediator coming, and that kind of a thing we didn't have. So we let others live, and we lived, and we wouldn't interfere even in our friends family lives. So I don't like that kind of too much. No, not too much like being nosy, or oh, you should be like this and you should be like that, telling other people to be what they. And my case was different from childhood, so you have to see that. Not knowing, I know. So, but it was different. Like nothing was normal for us, my mother or me. Survived all that. So we have to have perhaps that discernment, that prudence. Hello, to know where to help, where to change the things we can change, and where to just ignore and walk away. Ashutosh Rator, thank you. Namaskar, dosto. Namaskar, Ashutosh. Hello, greetings. So thank you for being here, Ashutosh Rator. How can we? I wish you're India also the best. Please let's rise up and uh, correct our mistakes and help India poverty, people move forward. And I'm saying these things where I have tried my best and I can't. So if you have succeeded in life, please help us who have failed miserably. Is there some way, what way, how to, you know, God bless, blessings, that my blessings, where my prayers went, I don't know. Where my loved one's prayer went for me, I don't know. तो अब क्या करें, what shall we do? But if you can't care for people, just don't come here annoying people because God knows what happened. Waking up to frightened that I might be getting a headache, my head heated, or feeling not normal. My head's never normal. And it's very difficult to get up, to just get up from bed in the morning after sleeping and then to fight this energy. I mean, sorry, I just cannot understand what kind of people you are. I also get angry, complain, and all this, but I don't go to, you know, people's channels, khamaham unko satana, annoying them unnecessarily. Or for what reason are you annoying me? I'm trying. So when I can, and most of the times about this passion of mine, I can help the Muslims see for themselves what is this. And so I'm not telling you to become a Hindu. I was just mentioning Radharani's love because even in the Bible, you see, if you're now going to say that she's mentioning love, Radharani, Krishna, even in the Bible, I found this verse in my previous live stream, which I did mention Radharani, that love is the only thing. And even Paulo Coelho, when I read his books, Paulo Coelho says love is the only thing I have, oh Lord. So please to accept, or what does he write? Anyways, but before this, please don't think I'm like encouraging Hinduism or something like this. No, I give you the Bible verse also on this. And if you want some Paulo Coelho's quote on this, right? So perfect love casts out fear. I keep saying true love because I think in my Bible I've forgotten. Maybe it was true love casted out all fears or fears. For fear has to do with punishment. And whoever fears has not been perfected in love. So you see, the Christians will not understand the Muslim Quran if they look at this verse of theirs in the Bible. Don't focus like love. I'm not saying if you say don't focus on fear, you will be focusing on fear. But when you have this love in your heart, it's the greatest gift, I believed long time ago. But that also failed me. But this is my past. So you see what I couldn't say here, the Bible verse helps me say. So now on the Bible verse also on love, not only Radharani and Krishna's love, that God put Radharani first. Why? And Krishna is God. So now I give you from John 4, 1 John 4, 18 verse, four paragraph. The ultimate punishment of fear is separation from God. So this is very important. You see, if the Christians see this and then they go to our Quran, my previous, so now I'm with the Muslims, right? Look, I was not separate from you, for fear has to do with punishment. And there are lots of punishments in the Quran, in the hereafter also, and before we obliterate your faces, to the Eli Kitab, the ayat. So please see that the Christians will not find this a true prophet who, Okay, in the past, Old Testament, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but God changed it. God realized he made a mistake in the past, like, this Abrahamic religion, these scriptures also. And I'm not saying the Bible doesn't have wrong things or contradictions, or the Hindu. I've shown the Gita. I've said I don't understand this part of the Gita. I've criticized, and trying to help the Hindus also see. But I don't know why Radha Rani thing I believe in. I believed in love. So that's all, not the scriptures or rituals and all that. I got out of the rituals. You see, it's a long story in my childhood. Um, always, it's a long story. I don't. So I was like, forget it now. You know, I'm not going to do these minnats of Bi Fatma Zahra story so that we get to the plane from Karachi to London airplane. My grandfather forgetting to put the police stamp on our passports because we were foreigners in Pakistan. And then at the airport, when from Karachi to London, we would have problems. And then I would tell my mother, please, Minat, pray the miracle story that you will pray, Bibi Fatma Zahra, so they allow us. One time that man said that until you reach, okay, he was saying, you don't have the police stamp. I cannot let you go. Oh my God, you're like. So my mother said, you know what you did? You asked me, and I remember faintly asking her, Amma, do the Minnat of Bir Fatma Zahra story. And so there's the whole thing, right? And then the man at the immigration in Karachi airport said that the plane will not leave until you all step in the plane. He changed completely. He let us go without the stamp on our on my mother's passport because our names were on in her passport. But then I said, forget it later on. Like, what if, we forget these minnats I don't like anymore. So rituals, my own rituals, I stopped. Like, making minnats and then doing the Fatima Zara story, reciting it on sweets or something. My mother has to cook. So I forgot. I said, forget it. Okay, so this. So when I'm bad, know that that's really not me, a corrupted. They try to corrupt me, even in my, the pain and all this. What kind of evil is that? Okay, so love, okay, through the Bible also, you see, not that I'm a Christian, not that I'm a Hindu. I just don't know what I can say I am. And then what do we have? Ashutosh, would you like to join me for a discussion how we can help? I'm not very articulate, maybe you are. I can send you the invitation, you can join. What do you say, brother, sir? How can we instill care for others, concern, consideration, thoughtfulness? It just these people coming here annoying me, and I can't because of my health. Otherwise, in Pakistan, on my religion, I would not fight Sunnis or any Muslim non-Shia saying anything. I don't know why I've become like this aggressive. I don't like it myself. I don't agree to it. I condemn it. So a little bit of bad word like بغيرت, and it's like I think vascular dementia or something. I should have said, what kind of people Like, should not have used that word for that person annoying me. I couldn't find the right word. It was just coming out. And this slip of tongue and all this, the evil works against me are unspeakable at times. Unspeakable. I can't move when I have a headache. Sometimes, even like without the headache, a nervous breakdown or something, just being still. So that's the only thing I have, although the don't know when that Qayamat. Qayamat is on me, but like it's really terrible where this evil comes from. And then to have something like shocking things, it's worse. I can't reach out for my phone at that time. I can't, don't turn me. Don't, don't. Panic attacks. Just, so I learned, just be still. But of course, it's even hard. It's a struggle. My whole body's stressed, paining, hurting me. They hurt me also. Is there, and I've been calling out for help. Is there someone, maybe this fight is forever until I'm alive. So I recently, let me tell you something great, but it was short period, short lived. His Highness Aga Khan, I felt, and I put that on Facebook Live. Beautiful man. He's so wonderful. I felt something good coming from him, and it's like I'm not scared of him. He's so lenient. He was wonderful. So right now, that's all I need, the love, the care. And I can trust His Highness Aga Khan. He's built that trust over the years. I can trust Aga Khanis. We had the Aga Khani shops, on Tariq Road, and I used to buy later on clothes. My mother used to, before that, go to Shabir's. It's the Aga Khani's owned by very good shalwar. Oh, brilliant. Then later on, I started to buy and going to a hairdresser who was Aga Khani. Lots of, like, we had this stationery shop in our old house neighborhood. Aga Khani, very nice man, very gentle, very trustworthy. No Aga Khani in Pakistan has ever even, the men have not approached me to be friends. Can you believe that? So no Aga Khani ever misbehaving with me. In Pakistan, such a place, right, where you don't know, even the 12 Shiyas perhaps outside of Majlis Julus procession. Oh, yes, a lot of, I saw in my, it came in my way. So it used to, but I hung on to this religion. But no Aga Khanis harassing. So I can trust His Highness. Oh, this is, so he's so great. And that put a smile on my face. I'm surprised. Because when Master O was saying, be happy, be in the light, I was like, this evil doesn't want me to be happy. There's something obstructing and has a wall against my being happy, even artificially smiling, pretending to smile or be happy. I couldn't do it. But Aga Khan, I started to say salawat on Aga Khan, not Muhammad. I was like, Allahumma salli ala Prince Kareem, Shah Kareem, wa ale Shah Kareem, right? I don't believe in Islam, but this, His Highness Al Khan, is amazing, what I felt from him. But then it went away. I had a headache again. It's like someone has shot me in the head. and I don't have strong painkillers. And either painkiller wasn't working, so I was in a terrible state. The evil is saying, I will not let you heal. आराम करने नहीं देते हैं. Abhi, the pain is not there, but there's no aram, there's no rest in me inside. Aram nahi mil raha, sigh of relief. There's no relief for me. And here I come and talk. So I'm sorry, although I've said, yeah, please let's have a discussion on caring for others. Thank you, Atosh, again. Sometimes truly there are no words. Sometimes silence. But in these times, I needed to know, please. So I was saying, if people would come out and say, please let us know. So you've built the trust. So we know. I needed it in Karachi. Because ऐसा कर दिया था मुझे, ऐसा कर दिया था, मैं अपने shadow को trust नहीं करने. I couldn't trust anything. Or friends or anyone. Family members. So thank God later on Facebook, Ismailis have come. This only the Ismailis का वो एक ही DNA है ना. मैंने उनका हॉस्पिटल देखा कराची में. क्या हॉस्पिटल बनाया है, ऐसा मैंने नहीं देखा 1980s में. लंदन में भी नहीं देखा ऐसा हॉस्पिटल. And the way Zainat Khan, that my teacher then from Karachi American School, she joined. She was working for Karachi American School. She joined like before I was born, right? A year before or something like this. And then I went there. So she went to, they've made the nursing area, Khanis, in the hospital where even the nurses can, I think, stay overnight study. Then my teacher used to go there to train them, the nurses of Khan Hospital in Karachi. What a way! Like the hospital is they're so organized. Then their own nurses they train, not from taking outside, but training these nurses there. And the best sports teacher, like they have sports. My sports teacher from Karachi American School, she was the best in Karachi I have ever seen a sports teacher. Like she taught in St. Joseph's College. Someone was saying she was in grammar school long time ago. She was my principal's teacher, St. Joseph's College, Mrs. Munira Gulzar's teacher in St. Joseph's College when Mrs. Munira Gulzar was a student there. She was the best. So क्या दिया हमें और हमने क्या दिया इन आगा खान को. तो so thank God Aga Khan's Ismaili page and all this. But then to my very shock, as I was praising them, 45 Aga Khan is shot. This, even the Sunnis of Pakistan before haven't done this. They've been against 12 Shia saying, हम भी फातिमा ज़हरा की मजलिस करते हैं, फिर उसमें कहीं उमर का नाम आ गया, तो they would come and want to burn our Imam Barga. I've seen that. They threatened to come and burn our Imam Barga. और कोई politics की बात नहीं करो. तो Nadeem Sarwar had to tell his our alims, yeah, some of our alims started to do this after Allama Rashid Turabi's time. Even the Sunnis used to come for the majlises of the Shias. But later on, some alims, that's why Nadim Sarwar recited the Noha, made the Noha that siyasat nahi lao, or some Noha came. Was it Nadim Sarwar? If I'm faintly remember. Okay, it's Miss. Yeah, don't bring politics in this. तो हमें बहुत we thought there was no politics in this or सियासत नहीं, but human rights के लिए, on human rights, women's rights too, we should now. So last time I was doing, what was the topic? Is Islam good? Islam is not good for anything, I think, mostly. Okay, the Muslims are generous in charity, but even that like, okay, there are some good things, charity, social justice we thought we had in Islam. Shia Islam, you can see that's organized, but it's all, you know, अच्छी चीजें, the, it's far too bad. There's too much punishments now. See, please, even like, if there's love, there's no fear, there's no punishment. So finally, even the Bible, even, before Hazrat Musa's time, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Even God realized that finally the God realizes that now no more revenge and all this. Now let me send my son. But I must say to the Hindus, for the Hindus, that they've had it since eons. Radharani and Krishna. And see, that's why they don't have hardly much punishments, or I've not read their. I think the ISKCON founder, like if you have cow meat, God will punish you. Who was the ISKCON founder? I keep forgetting his name. AC Prabhupada. हाँ AC वो sorry नाम AC Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, right? I hope I've pronounced his name properly. Oh God. हाँ तो कुछ punishments हैं लेकिन वो अगर आप I can't help but mention के because I from childhood there's nothing that I believe anymore. I start, this love saved me. Today my principal maybe 92 years old. What love can do, nothing can do. So in this evil that is like unspeakable, it was unspeakable evil on me, inside me, the only thing that saved me was my principal, my love for her. I think we just don't realize what love is, although she even said once, I don't believe this much in love. But a poem for her, you will. I If you believe, I will. I don't have that poem with me right now. If you believe, I will. And so many poems for her. And on love, my poem before meeting her. Uh, See love with love's eyes, and you will see what you have never seen before. Feel love's hunger, and you would want to give it all your food, whereby starve yourself. But love will never make you starve, for it will fill you up for all the seasons that you live. Be kind to love, and the angels of heaven will send salutations and bow to you. I've forgotten the rest. So, this is how much I remember of my prose on love. I would say parents, the only punishment, not good. The only way. I found a saying on a book I bought, or a diary or something, like a notebook, maybe, in Karachi. It says, love is the only thing to make you grow beautiful. Like, what was, I've forgotten, to make you grow. So if you want to grow, quote. Let's see if I can find it on Google search. Ah, and yeah, there was another quote. I can't find it. I think it's from D.H. Lawrence. I'm not sure. True love has greatest obstacles. Love makes you grow in the most beautiful way, or something like this. And the greatest place to be is, the most beautiful place to be is in love. That quote I found on a ring, uh, in on the rings packet. I bought that ring from London, the city. I went back to the city where, the dungeon. I was searching. Where's the dungeon? Because in my childhood, my maid, Spanish maid, took, I think, or who took us? Maybe went with my father and his brother to the dungeon, London. So there in a shop, what do you call that? Souvenir shop. Love is the most beautiful place to be. I was missing my principal, my home. I was homesick. And I found this ring which says, love is the most beautiful place. No sightseeing for me. Love is the only place I want to be. And then there is also another Bible verse that says, be still and know I am. So for us, like on his blindness, see, we can't help out. We're struggling here with every breath with ourselves, and ourselves having, I don't know what, evil. Um, so if you can't work, if you can't reach out to people, then I guess it's just a consolation, right? What is the Bible verse? It says, be still. So you know what the Hindus do and what the Buddhists do, be still and know that I'm God. So sometimes I've gotten it from Christians also, um, whatnot, feeling guilty what I did there to the teacher, to their neighbor, and you are like this, and you're spoiled, and all the criticism. Oh, when you can't even reach out to others because you can't even reach your own contented self or rested self. What can I do? So I've had some criticism from Pakistani Christians that I've known. I felt so guilty and so, shit. You are a Muslim, you can do this. Of course, they were right, whoever said that. I felt deprived of the Holy Spirit. So this. Now, Ashutosh, um, thank you for being here. Don't know how long you will be here for, but and how long I will be here for. So let's go now back. Caring, what is this care? The provision of what is necessary for the health, welfare, maintenance, maintenance and protection of someone or something. Feel concern or interest, attach importance to something. Look after and provide. Just looking at maybe the something will come out. I don't know. I've just come here. Maybe something will come out of this that it will talk. Sometimes talking is good. Sometimes it's not. It brings out secrets that you don't want to share. How can we instill this care in others? Myself also help me. Uh, I'm dealing with my own demons or something. Dark nights of the soul. So, with good intentions, I started. Look what I found here, and look what I found. Now, Muslims to help Muslims also. Look what I found. Surah. What's that verse? Let me open my note, and it's in Al Imran. Let me check. So I couldn't find that verse, Al Imran 93, the one I wanted to find in my previous live stream, one we have given to everything, but I found another verse. So you see, against this verse, right, and the problems that another verse I was showing, the problems that God sends prophets, still there are people who have jealous animosity out of jealous animosity. So I came back from London thinking, let's shake hands with the Shaitan. Shaitan, does he want to reverse or what? I said, come, Shaitan. Because Surah Fusilat says even your worst enemy can become your best friend. With what? If you have great good in you. So I took the chance, the risk of saying, Shaitan, please stop hurting. You're going to get yourself into trouble. You know that. You've said it in the Quran. There's a Quran ayat saying that, stating that I fear Allah. But now, Shaitan, what about friendship? You don't have to fear anything. You see this fear that God has brought about, this false God. Do you see this as a false God or not? I don't have to, how shall I show you, not tell you. I'm not a parent here telling you do's and don'ts. So let's discover together. So I said, let's make friends with Shaitan. On this ayat, Surah Fusilat ayat also, it's not that I got inspired too much. Surah Fusilat or Hamim Sajda, they call it, uh, none is granted it, save those with great good or something, with good. Okay, Quran ayat. Surah 41, ayat 35, and no one will be granted such goodness except those who exercise patience and self-restraint. Your enemy will become your bosom friend. So going into Quran.com and reading out from my Islam website, Google search. Yeah. Love can save the world. Yeah, and there's also nothing to forgive. Kind existence, my poem, blames no one. So much evil, and yet I can't believe I'm saying this. Sometimes I feel like killing them. I'm truly one of those who submit. His words are better. There's someone who calls others to Allah, good and evil cannot be equal. Respond, it says, to evil, not, repel. It says repel evil, another translation. But you know how the spiritual coaches of America have said, respond, do not react. Repel by that which is better. Then behold, one who between you and between him is enmity will become your friend, intimate, devoted friend. But this cannot be attained except by those who are patient and who are truly fortunate, great fortune, having meaning another translation, maybe Ahmadi, great good. Now, if you are tempted by Satan, this next ayat really doesn't. Hello, what? Uh, then seek refuge with Allah. Indeed, He is the all-hearing, all-knowing. Right? Tempted by Shaitan. So I said, "Come, Shaitan. What if you find? How can we just like diffuse a bomb that is there, time bomb?" So I said, "Let me diffuse Shaitan." And then I found Prophet Muhammad saying, "Do not go ahead of Ahlul Bayt or teach them." Or, ooh, when I was doing my religious comparison studies, which one is the truth, Sunni or Shia? So I even tried to make friends with Shaitan. What do I have to lose to be good? But it's not me being like, it's about Shaitan being good too. Or let's just lose good, bad, everything. What do we have here? Immense empty space or what without outer space? Love. Do you feel the love tonight? Usa? So, and but this Quran, I see. So then going back to that, see, I'm doing this with sincere intentions. The devil gets me, definitely. Makes me misbehave for this. That's shocking. So, okay, so I found in Surah Kaf, right? Surah Isra. No, we gave Dhul Qarnain everything. Surah Kaf, ayat 84 says, "And we established him securely on earth, and to him the knowledge of right means to achieve anything." And then Surah Kaf says, ayat 85, I don't know how to use this, it's a website, that we made him decide whether to punish them. So I think it's Surah Kaf. I should search it this way. 85. Surah Kaf, 85. Now, could it be that God has lied, this false God, against the Jews, against Jacob, against Hazrat Yaqub, that so he traveled a course? No. Let me see which ayat number. So followed the course until he reached the setting of the sun, which appeared to him, not appeared, doesn't say appeared. Anyways, spring of murky water, we said Dhul Qarnain, Zulkarnain, either punish them or treat them kindly. Now, can you believe Allah is telling Zulkarnain to either punish them or treat them kindly, right? 86 ayat of Surah Kahf. Here, they've Surah Al Imran, verse 93, all food was lawful to the children of Israel except what Israel. Now, this could be Jacob, whose name changed, Bible tells us. Jacob's name changed to Israel, and how it changed, and made unlawful to themselves before the revelation of the Torah. Could it be that they were asked to discern for themselves and to make a decision for themselves what is what is lawful and what is unlawful? Like in the case of Zulkarnain, Allah giving him the the make the decision whether to punish or to just let go, whether to punish or what, treat them kindly. Hmm? So I wish I had my notes here. Maybe I should come with my notes with these two ayats together. You see how this Allah lying, making up things, not giving you properly the things also. How can you believe, spend your life with this Allah and in this religion? So many problems also coming with scriptures and all. God changing, even in the Bible, first the revengeful God and changes to a punishing God, jealous God. Don't, no one is don't make images of me, and don't do this, and don't worship idols and anyone else then rather than me, and I will punish you. And then it changes. All these problems. God changes. What can we do? So the decision here given to Zulkarnain, right? Let's see if it's in the Ismaili Quran. Now also comparison with Surah 18 at 86. I've forgotten if last night did I, where's the Ismaili Quran website here? I've saved it and going there, Quran, Surah 18 at 83. Yes, it's there, right? 83, you see this? And okay. What was the nature of his journey? What type of creatures are Gog and Magog? Is this showing on the screen? Yes. Zulkarnain was the Imam of his time. His journey, as mentioned in the Quran, was spiritual. Thus, he had traversed all spiritual stages within himself on his journey by the place where the sun sets. Maghrib al-Shams is meant the two physical principles, Asal Isma, namely Natik and Asas, who are the setting place, Maghrib, of the light of knowledge and wisdom by Ainon. Well, this Hamia Madi spring is meant the personalities of the physical hudud ranks, which are namely the Imam, Hujjat, and Dai, who are attached to the Natik and Asas, and their chain continues like a fountain At this place, Hazrat Imam Zulkarnain saw the souls of all the people of the world, and God told him about the authority which he had given him over the people of the world. He's to decide whether to punish them or to treat them kindly. By the place where the sun was rising, Matle al-Shams is meant the two spiritual principles. अब इनको we have these poor Ismailis. You're taking Al Imran verse 7. Oh, they these people, these are the ones who are peaceful, the most peaceful. So you see, who is the one if who has taken the Quran like this and creating dissensions and Surah Ali Imran verse 7. Hmm? Sunni 12 Shias, Sunnis against 12. Who is the one? So had you taken with the Imam, so the Shia translates Shias also, 12 Shias. I think the Ismailis were have taken it in a proper way, so there is no dissension in the Ismaili. Like, oh, sorry, they no deviation in their hearts. As for those in whose hearts is deviation, they will follow that which is unspecific, seeking discord seeking discord and seeking an interpretation suitable to them, whereas the Imam, we believe. But those firm in knowledge, these are the Imams. So according to the Ismaili Islam, what an Imam we have right now. He's just amazing. See, they say, and it is this interpretation which the 12 Shias gave us, which the Ismailis also have. And the Sunnis don't have this interpretation. And they blame the Shias, 12 Shias. And the Ismailis were out of their sight, thank God. And even the Zoroastrians in Pakistan were out of their sight. They didn't go killing the Zoroastrians. Thank God for that. So, but the poor Ahmadis, the Christians, minority recently, so much against them that I thought all Pakistani Christians leave Pakistan. They should leave. What has Pakistan given to the Pakistanis? Well, Christians have worked their off, like, dot, 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 so hard. Christians didn't want to, well, they had missionary work in India, but then they didn't want a separate state from India, like the Muslims did. Okay, so you see here how the Shias interpreted. I know the 12 Shias, like the Ismaili Shias, but those firm in knowledge say, we believe in it. No, no. And no one knows its interpretation except Allah and those firm in knowledge. And they say we believe in it. But the Sunnis have taken it this way. So what have they done? Even against the Shias, their own fellow Muslims, they are. And they think they are on the right course, guided properly. You see this? So much dissension and discord. They will create, seeking discord. You see how much discord that even the ex-Ismaili has forgotten Elena Ali, and she has created, like she's, with Sunni Muslims. If she was an Ismaili, so peaceful, so loving, no discord. What has Hazrat Imam said? And thanks to Prince King King of Jordan, you're not supposed to even hurt non-Muslims or their properties or anything, right? In the Aman, what came out from conclusion of the Aman in Amman, Jordan. His Highness Khan was there, invited. You know, what was the concluding thing here? Message. Look at it. What was the concluding thing? We're not supposed to hurt anyone. This is not a terrorist. Islam is not terrorist religion. Let me get the proper message. Nano wisdoms. You see, page not isn't working. The Shias don't kill, but Sunnis. I mean, uh, you know that coming to burn our Imam Bargas or pelting the procession, religious procession of the Shias in Pakistan, like that. And they think they are in the right. They've got this verse, and they blame the Shias. And who are the ones creating mischief and all this discord amongst Muslims? Sunnis. Even though there is a disagreement between the Shias and the Twelver Shias and the Sunnis, but you see, we don't go pelting and say, oh, you're going to say anything to the Sahabas or the wives of the Prophet. Now, unfortunately, in the Shia thing, history, it has that Fatima Zahra's house was burned by Umar. He attempted to burn, injured her for sure, and she was pregnant. So now the Shias come, the Sunnis come after us, the Shias. So I'm with you right now, Shias. I'm saying us. They used to come, they come after us. See all these misunderstandings, this Quran, and even helping the Ismailis now come out of Islam, meaning, like I told Salim Lalani, but he won't listen to me. So even though I'm giving you a good example of the Ismailis, and it has endured and it has built for itself a good example. Not that I'm just giving it to you like that in blind, you know, no. But even then, please see that I want to help the Ismailis leave Islam. And you see how His Highness Al Khan, he doesn't take any action against Salim Lalani. I was talking to an Ismaili and he said, do you think we, we're just too lenient? This, I said, no, no, don't take any kind of, even a court case against them, right? He said, right, you're right. Like our Imam has said we're not supposed to take any action. Bully us, call us names, harass us here, harass us there, harass us in life. हम सबर का दामन नहीं छोड़ेंगे. And what's sabr? The example of sabr. There's a Noha, the Shia says that for the Ismailis, wherever you're persecuted because you're an Ismaili, मुंह पे नहीं थे नाले, करते थे शुक्र सारे. करबल से शाम आई, पढ़ती दुआएं ज़ैनब, किसको संभाले ज़ैनब, किसको सदा दे ज़ैनब, हैरान परेशान है, करबो बला में ज़ैनब. But मुंह पे, on their mouths were no complaints. मुंह पे नहीं थे नाले, करते थे शुक्र सारे. They used to be grateful, just being grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So this is what the Ismailis are told. Now this Aman message, it was in year 2000. Before that, the Sunnis have been giving us problems, the Shias, on a large scale, here and there. But still, we don't go. And what can I do? The calamity, I showed the Sunnis the calamity of Thursday. It was Umar. And they have a good reason for Umar. So you see, even Imams, you see, Ismailis, Shia, what the Sunnis say on Thursday calamity. And look at the reason now. If you say intellect is Prophet Muhammad, then Thursday calamity. The reasoning, the Sunni reasoning, Sunni Islam, right, against Umar. You can see, compare both of them. Compare the Shia 12er. I don't know whether the Ismailis have given this, and the or even I don't know what the Ismailis believe in on this. Calamity of Thursday. What do the Ahl Sunnah say? That Umar, in order to diffuse, no, the Prophet was. They have their reason. Who was the person that called the Prophet delirious? As for Umar, he suspected whether the Prophet's saying was due to the severity of his illness, or was it from his well known saying, which is why Umar, said, "What is wrong with him? Is he delirious?" Now, the Sunnis have given the reason. Imam al Ghazali on page, many of our opponents claim the reason Umar opposed the Prophet and prevented him. Oh, opponents could be Shia Muslims here, writing that the book was because Umar believed the Prophet was ill and would write something he did not intend to. Let's see what the Sunni did say. And this, and Sahih Bukhari, and so all these religious scholars of yours, Sunnis, have given reasons. This is ahlisunnah.net. So you look at the reasoning. Does it make sense? Now they're defending Umar, the Sunnis, and they say they object to the that the Shiites are not defending Umar. Hmm? Oh God! And reasons given by both sides. Now tell me which reason to choose, huh? And you see, there's a bias. You can see it. If you can see it, please tell me. So, like that, we can go to the Quran ayats and see both the Shias and the Sunnis are in bias about this Allah being true and the religion being true. So, you can't even trust in your intellect, can you? Because I've got the Shias also on their tafsirs against some ayats and about Prophet Muhammad, defending him. A wrong way to defend him. And how they go saying, "Oh, he didn't sin, but God is saying, oh, Prophet, you sinned and we forgave you." That's because his ummah sinned. And oh, goodness, Prophet having such a ego must be, when the Sunnis say he sinned, he must be remonstrating. But for the Shia, oh, sorry, the Shia reason, the Prophet must be so happy, not remonstrating. Yes, yes. I didn't sin. But if wherever God says in the Quran the Prophet has sinned, it's because through the Ummah, Surah Azab ayats, but I caught the Shias in Surah Azab ayat. He erred. and you say he doesn't err. Uh, so this, I'm doing this. Let's see what can save us from the evil of what God has created. Or is it our minds have created God and evil, both? This kind of God is not true. So from the Bible verse, true love casteth, perfect love casteth out all fear, and fear and come and punishment come together. So if you remove this fear now, punishments will be removed. Please see this. Not that I've just used, sorry, I'm using a Christian verse here. For fear has to do with punishment. How and why you can read in Focus on the Family website. Focusonthefamily.com. Fear has to do with punishment. So you don't have to fear God. What you have to do is love, right? Bring you you cannot cultivate love unless you see the things in you which make you hate, dislike, not unconditionally love others, care for others. This means that you're in a cult, you're in a false religion. So the thinking also is corrupted, both Shia Sunni school of thought. School of thoughts are corrupted. All the schools of thoughts in Islam are corrupted, and in religions that tell you that you will be punished. Although Jesus has said, if you sin, if your right hand sins, if, cut it off. I think there's a lack of love and there's a lot of conditioning. These false religions, these organized religions, which are false, have conditioned you into thinking and fearing and all this and have created the devil in us. They are the ones. Ji Harish Kumar, wa alaikum assalam. Ji, thank you for being here. So, love, I won't go to love. First, like Jiddu Krishnamurti again, I recommend Jiddu Krishnamurti or any, like if you, I haven't followed much, what's his name? Alan Watts. Please, let's see this, right? What is in us that creates such a mess, evil? This God made man. Are you Arabi? Yes, sir. Yeah, my father's side, from my father's side. Okay, but I don't know Arabic. I've lived my whole life, most of my life in uh, Pakistan. My mother was not Arabi, an Arab, and some of it in London. And now back to the Arab world, my father's side. Okay, Harish Kumar, please, now can you concentrate, focus, or not focus? Pay attention. Are you interested in the topic? Please be interested in the topic here. Love makes you universal. So forget Arabi and Pakistani for now. Yes. Oh, you are. Thank you so much. This means you've. Thank you, sir, brother. You made my day. How can we have care for others? So if you read Jiddu Krishnamurti, it would really help. I recommend you read that. Jiddu Krishnamurti is not Hindu, although his name is. He was an Indian, but he does this against gurus also. No guru, be your own guru. So last in my previous live stream, I showed you that this religion, as organized religions, have so much unresolved businesses, problems coming out. And knowing the Quran ayats and now mostly concentrated on the Quran ayats, this doesn't mean that you become Christian or you become Hindu or something. There's no becoming because being, if you know what being is, and if you follow Jiddu, not follow him, just listen to what he says, pay attention fully. You don't have to be followers. Why doesn't God give? If we believe in God, then that God should have given us a lot inside of us, the guidance. Jiddu Krishnamurti wants to set you free. Free from all these religions, organized. So I showed you that so many problems come up, even though like there's animosity. How can we eradicate? How can we see the jealousy in us? How it happens? How it comes about? How the animosity comes about? Sometimes the Quran says Abraham and his people were enemies against polytheists. Sometimes it says, even though I brought prophets to guide you, warn you, and to give you good news, scriptures, they differed due to jealous animosity. Even to those I gave the scripture. So you go to Surah Mumtahana ayat 4 or 3, and you see that Abraham and his people, maybe they were in jealous animosity, not just that one God, believe in one God. It could be out of jealous animosity between the polytheists, against the polytheists, that they said, oh, now hatred has come forth between us and animosity. You compare these two ayats, the last night, the ayat I gave you, mankind was one community. So it's not, I'm telling you, don't, not do's and don'ts, but you be, does Imam Hussein have to instill that care, humanity, the sense of humanity, insaniyat in you? Or there are people who are good in Europe, in America, in the Western world, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, Africa. They're not Muslims. They're not Shias. But someone was saying it's not out of religion. That feeling when the cat is in trouble, even an animal, to save an animal, you need to have that. Not that you remember Imam Hussein and no, I have to do this because God has told me to do a good deed today. But shouldn't it come from inside you? Your inside may be blocked like mine is blocked. Not someone telling you or someone's giving you an example. Huh? Is there anything inside of us that is what that brings naturally care? Excuse me, not cultivated, not pretentious politeness, nothing like this, but true care, compassion, unconditional love, true care for all in this world. The universe. Is there something here inside of us? You see, prophets have failed, things, religions have failed. Somewhere, here and there, Shias or Sunnis or Muslims or Christians, Jews have passed and been good, but there are some who are not good. So what can we do? There are people support. Your support and how to bring this, first of all. Is it there when all these layers of conditioning, good and bad and all this, when love shines through, naturally you feel the care for people where there's no me, no I, no mine, universal. It's either us, and it's not even us and them, but it is one, all. All of us are one in humanity. That coming in without, these identities that we've put on. Conditioned also, sometimes we don't know. Our parents were Sunnis or Shias, and so when all this is removed, maybe of eons of work, you know, conditioning, and then work is very hard. But Muji has shown you this, removed all the veils. Jiddu Krishnamurti takes you along, shows you. It's your life and it's ours, and this life is one. Can you not see that life is one? We are one, and that oneness has been divided in the material world, yet we take the same breath, same something in us, common factor. So, you know, that thing goes away. Oh, you said something against my religion, my prophet. I don't like it. You've made me angry. All that. My religion, my prophet, my belief, all this. If we can, or my life, reincarnation, my principle. Oh, she was my daughter. Now, all this. Also, I'm telling myself, right? I'm not giving a speech, a lecture here, preaching. At the same time, help me here as I'm helping myself, helping you just a little bit to see. So please help me. Leave the books aside, right? I'm not telling you I showed you. even in the scripture, where jealousies come in, animosity comes in. Someone wants to be more powerful. I want to be a prophet. Then perhaps we can even go to the Christianity. Someone wants to be the son, someone thinks he is the son of God or he's God. But what if you all are? Even the females, you are not evil like the Quran, right? But we all are divine. In what? Spirit, in what? So all the rest will just dissolve. And so all this conditioning, all this me, mine, and I am the son of God, and I am the messenger of God, and you have to respect me, otherwise you don't oppose me. I've come to give the truth. Otherwise I will do this and God will punish you. You see, when you're following someone, you can't. You can retrace their footsteps, but would it be the same as they first took the step? So then we find another thing coming up. Take your own path, not following people. The path less taken. Don't be followers, right? Problems coming up when you follow someone, you're taking their path, and no matter how sublime, how great it is, the path is great, and you're not great. Sirat al-Mustaqim is there. It's a straight path. But how ungrateful is man? All these problems coming up, which God has even said in the Quran, and he can't, even Prophet Muhammad cannot guide you, even though he loves you. His love cannot guide you, save you. Only God can guide you. So Prophet Muhammad is consoled by God. Oh God. Oh, because some wives were terrible, or Sunnis say that Abu Talib, Imam Ali's father, didn't become a Muslim. So you cannot, that verse has come down for against Abu Talib to console Prophet Muhammad that you cannot guide all those you love. And please show me an ayat against, but against the wives, Sunnis are like, don't say anything. Whole surah is against them. Surah Tahrim ayats against them. And then they say that this ayat is for Abu Talib. I can show you ayat for Abu Talib. God says in Surah Dhuha, who took care of Prophet Muhammad when he lost his mother and great grandfather? Not great grandfather. So Surah Dhuha, please find out. Shias, Sunnis don't have this, that Abu Talib took care. Look. So it goes, this ayat. Allah tells Prophet Muhammad, is there, other than this ayat for the Sunnis, that it was Abu Talib, because history tells them, their history, their Islamic history, that Abu Talib did not become a Muslim, right? He did not embrace Islam. Well, Abraham was Muslim, but Abu Talib did not embrace Islam. And there's only one ayat that God was consoling the Prophet. He said, even though you love them, you cannot guide them. That's against Abu Talib. Now look at this ayat, right? And then check the history from the Shia side, how Abu Talib was a Muslim. Your Lord Prophet. Not only that, how can Prophet Muhammad be himself an idol worshipper, according to the Sunnis, and get married to Khadija and have a daughter like Fatima? Oh, goodness. Oh, so look at the way the reasoning there's so many contradictions in the Sunni history. Shias tried to calm it down, and there's so many contradictions. Your Lord or Prophet has abandoned you. Your Lord or Prophet has not abandoned you, nor has he become hateful of you. He does not hate you, or he is not displeased with you. And the next life is certainly far better for you than this one. Why not make this one better? And surely your Lord will give so much to you that you will be pleased, satisfied. Did he not find you as an orphan, then sheltered you? Who sheltered Prophet Muhammad after his mother's death, Amina's death? After his grandfather's death, his uncle Abu Talib, right? So God is saying, I, he took, God is taking it upon himself to shelter an orphan when Prophet Muhammad was an orphan. At least the Sunnis believe about this, that it's for Prophet Muhammad also, this ayah. Did he not find you as an orphan, then sheltered you? Who did he use to shelter Prophet Muhammad? Abu Talib sheltered Prophet Muhammad. Abu Talib. Fatima was so important. Fatima bint Asad, Abu Talib's mother, that Sunni hadiths are that he slept in her grave. But Fatima was alive and they have Abu Talib took care. So look at this, took care of Prophet Muhammad, right? Oh my God. Aged about 8, right? Grandfather's death, aged about, Muhammad was 8 years old, passed into the care of a paternal uncle, Abu Talib. He was a orphan. Here, the Sunnis then would be wrong in saying Abu Talib. Let's say, if how can Abu Talib be a kafir and take care of? That means he was a polytheist. That means how great were polytheists of that time. Or you would say Abu Sufyan raped Prophet Muhammad and he slept with Abu Talib. Abu Talib slept with Prophet Muhammad naked, or something, their history, in their history. So the Shias rejected all that history coming, they said it's coming from the enemy. Anyhow, but who took care and how well? But Allah says that if Abu Talib didn't take good care of Prophet Muhammad as an orphan, and God says that I have taken care of you, I protected you, I sheltered you as a, then the Sunni, you see, the Shias looked at that and Surah Dhaha ayat, especially for Prophet Muhammad, and in general for every one of you, God will take care of you if you are an orphan. So when Prophet Muhammad becomes an orphan and he loses his grandfather, he goes into the care of Abu Talib. Now God is saying, I will take care of you. I sheltered you. Not that I will take care of you. But when you were an orphan, I sheltered you. So if you find any history against Abu Talib not taking proper care of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, you should reject it. That he slept naked with his nephew, because here God, dawa kar diya na, God has already said in Surah Dhuha, did, did he not find you? He, who is he? Who is he? Oh, I haven't shown it on stage. Who is he? And look at this one that I was reading out from Google search. Sorry, didn't come on the screen. So quickly, I have to go. Tired. I think I have to give myself rest. Jaws. I can't talk properly now. Tired. Abu Talib, right? And what is God saying? I wish I could comment. I think, but I don't know about the voice. My voice sound. God is Abu Talib took care of Prophet Muhammad. Then if the Sunni, you see those hadiths, those history books which the Sunnis accept, that Abu Talib slept with Muhammad naked, this that, you should reject it because दावा कर दिया ना खुदा ने, Allah ने आपके. Your Allah, did he not find you as an orphan then sheltered you? So if Allah shelters you, who can go against you? If Allah is for you, who can misuse you? Who can molest you? Who can sleep naked with you? Your uncle? No way. As an orphan, Prophet Muhammad was an orphan. Allah ने दावा कर दिया इधर that he will take care. He took care of an orphan, meaning Prophet Muhammad, right? Because it's in the past tense, right? Did he not find you as an orphan, then sheltered you? So the Sunni side doesn't go with this when they go with those Umayyad history. Doesn't go with this ayat. Because we are told Abu Talib took care. And that's even in the Sunni history that Abu Talib did take care, right? This is not just Shia, this life of Muhammad by legacy. How can you say that Abu Talib didn't take good care of him? And he was a kafir, terrible polytheist, terrible. Early life of Muhammad, brought up under the care of his paternal uncle Abu Talib. Now, this is not by a Shia, Lumen learning. So, who is this book by? Early Life of Muhammad. I can tell you it's not by a Shia. By George Jordak, The Voice of Human Justice is also not written by Shia, but by a Christian, George Jordak. A Jordanian, I think, right? So I wanted to come like this for the Sunnis to show you where you have been wrong against Abu Talib also. If you take those history books and say, yes, he was under the care of Prophet Muhammad, Abu Talib, his paternal uncle, but his paternal uncle sometimes slept with him naked, or something like this, didn't take good care of him, he was a kafir. But Abu Talib also protected him from the polytheists, we're told. It's in the Message movie. So it's from the Umayyad side, Shias would say. So you get what I'm trying to say. So many contradictions where you use your mind, your reasoning, but it's tarnished. Even where Shias have used their reasoning, religious scholars tarnished. So reasoning, that's why I would like to introduce Kant, Emmanuel, when he says pure reason. What is pure reason, Kant? Right? Ask that question. I studied a little bit of Kant in my BA, Bachelor's of Arts, college in Karachi. a pure reason or what to take. So that way, searching, I came across Jiddu Krishnamurti, and that resonated with me a lot. Aha moments. Yeah, yeah, it is. Leave all religions aside, organized religions. And the evil, let's think of this, the bad in us, the jealousy, all that, the conditioning. Either you yourself see it, and once you observe it without judgment, you come to that place. That's your true place, right? That's the true place of seeing. Without first, don't get scared or don't, like some of us, when when it's too painful to see or it's too disgusting, we turn away, escape from things, right? That, oh, I don't want to look at this Kaaba. अगर काबा का पर्दा हट गया पता नहीं क्या मिले, right? So scared to don't remove the parda of the Kaaba, the cloth of the Kaaba, right? On the Kaaba. Like, oh God, what if what God has told us here, Islamic God is not true? You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. You escape. And then all the mischief comes about like that. Need to face your fears and all this. And how can you do that? Find that place where it's not painful to observe something that you may not want to see. Very painful or very scary. And then seeing it with, so Jiddu Krishnamurti says non-judgmental observation. Is there anything like that? No place for ego there, no place of fear there, no place of anything, no place of even judgment. Can there be that pure seeing, pure observation, right? So forget those ayats, pure, thoroughly purify you with thorough purification or halal bayt. Allah wishes to, or Allah wills. Free yourself from all this right now. You have a choice. You make the decision yourself. Free yourselves from all these organized religions which create more and more problems. Every day you'll be struggling. I hope not like I am with every breath. Okay? And so I leave you with this. Thank you, Harish Kumar. Thank you, Ashutosh Rathore, for being here. Let's see, let's discover together. And please cooperate if we can find that place of fearless seeing ourselves as naked as possible. And sometimes it's painful, you want to escape. But if we can come back and see, leave Sunni Shia thought alone. Intellect, and you also see the intellect. How many times does it judge? How many, or is it the intellect? Through the intellect, if you're seeing things, can you properly see the reality of your existence or not? You can't even see the present moment. It's always next for the mind, the intellect. See, the intellect is time. It's always the next moment. Never the moment here, all the time, the same. No, it's past now for the intellect. So Someone should have sat down with you like this too, like Jiddu Krishnamurti. None of our imams did that. I've read coffee. So sometimes even like, what? Oh no. Like, too awestruck. And then things came in my mind against my imams too. I've read parts of Kafi, not the whole volumes, but where Imam explains what is God's intended Surah Yasin or this, the intellect. And you see what is mind? Mind is never in the now. And perhaps the reality, the pure reality, is in this existence which is here and now and always the same, like the sun shines always in the new Surah Rahman. You see, who can explain to you? Now, is this just telling you that there is a ayat in Surah Rahman which says the sun shines in a new way. Can you see this in the intellect? You can't see this through the intellect. How did Yusuf Ali put it? What was that? So you see, although the Quran has this, every day God shines. Is it God? Every day, is what is that? God shines new. Surah Rahman. Sorry, my head. I don't think I'm feeling I will be able to, but I'm struggling, so bear with me, yeah? Every day he exercises power. Okay. Different translations are there, but the one I want to take for you, maybe whoever is within the heavens and the earth asks him, every day he is bringing about a matter. That's the word by word translation. But the of him seeks every creature in the heavens and on earth. Every day in splendor doth he shine. God shine, he in new splendor. Now, either in the mind, you see there's nothing new. It's in the past or in the future. Present moment is always the next present, next present, next present. So you've missed reality. With the intellect, you can never come to anything new. You won't see the sun shining even in new splendor or God. I don't know how this ayat crept into the Quran and the translation. Actually, the word by word Surah Rahman ayat 29. So I took a translation, every day he shines in a new splendor. Surah Rahman. Like God shines. Oops, I got the wrong 29, not 20. So this 29, where is it? Please see this. I don't want you to miss that reality which will see your own true reality, right? All those in the heavens and the earth are dependent on him day in and day. Let me see. Asks him whoever is in the heavens and the earth. Asks him, Yusallahu, asks him, whoever is in the heavens and the earth, asks him. Every day is in a matter. Like he's busy, your God is busy. He is in a matter. Shanin. Yani your God is in matter, you know, busy. Everyone in heavens and earth entreats him, asks him. Every day he's at work, you see? He's busy. Your God is busy every day. But there was a this really got to me, this other translation. And this also, like every day God is at work with your matter, your issues, or with the whole universe's issues, working. Oh my goodness. And he's made you work also, toil and all this. But he's free from like how he works without doing anything. He just says be and it is. Every day is busy. Every day he's at work. Abdul Halim, mighty task engages him each day. Look, Maududi, that is, he is continuously and endlessly functioning in this universe. It's like energy. Imam Ali said God is beyond this energy. Now, if you put him in a functioning position in this universe, creating countless new things, which we can't even see, why is he creating these new things? And you are in the old thing, see, you are in the old thing with your mind. Even as religious people, follow his law, do this, answer the people's questions. If you're Sayyid, the Marja, Shia, or if you're Ahl Sunnah, all this. You're missing out creating countless new things with new and yet new forms and designs and qualities. And then you say Shias are innovating and biddat, when he himself is in biddat. He is giving death to one, life to another, exalting one and debasing another, causing one to recover and another to remain ill. Oh my goodness, he's the one doing this. Rescuing a drowning one and drowning a floating one. Like when there was a flood in Oman, like he's drowning the children. I started to think there's no God. Who cares? Rescuing a drowning one and drowning a floating one. Oh my goodness. So I take a break. Sorry, I've had enough of this for now. At this time, how many hours? I'll come back. What, your browser has lost connection to the screen audio? Has it? Is my voice coming? Okay. Okay, I need to go. When did my browser lose connection? There was some notification here. Okay, a notice here. Okay, I'm going. Thank you very much. God bless you all. God bless your families, your country much, your friends, your loved ones. Always. Thank you so much. I'm leaving. Says I'll continue later if I can, right? Today. Thank you for being here so much and appreciate your listening. And I hope you're also uh, not following me, but you're with me. Okay? We are not followers here. I don't want to make followers. We are all one in this. Thank you so much. Oh, I just have to. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a great day.